If you struggle with anxiety like I do, I want to pose a question. Do you ever consider that maybe your desire to control your symptoms is only causing your anxiety to get worse? And let me give an example. So when I feel an anxiety attack coming on, one of my biggest symptoms is the fear of fainting. And I have fainted from anxiety before. And so when my anxiety starts creeping in, I start to get lightheaded, I start to get dizzy, and the number one thing on my mind is don't faint right now. We cannot faint. And through this mindset, I almost have this desire to control my symptoms, to do anything that's in my power to prevent myself from fainting. And I found that this desire to control causes my symptoms to get worse. The more I try to control, the more anxiety I inevitably start feeling. However, I've also found that the second I let go of my control over my symptoms, the second I tell myself, you know what, I don't care if I faint right now, that's when my anxiety starts to decrease. And so what I'm posing here is part of what I believe we struggle with when we struggle with anxiety is our desire to control, our desire to control everything that's happening up here. And the bottom line is that's just impossible. The human brain is so expansive that it's impossible for us to have full control over our thought patterns, especially what's happening in our unconscious. And in fact, this desire for control is an unconscious trait. It's our survival system telling us that we need to maintain control in order to survive in a situation. And this is true even when we know there's no immediate threat present. So by letting go of your control, you can rewire your brain. You can rewire it to not feel so much alertness over whatever causes you anxiety. And this is what I'm posing, that you should consider going through the process of letting go control of your symptoms, letting go of the control you desire to have over your anxiety, and just letting things be. And if the bad thing happens that you fear most, like in my case fainting, so be it. Because inevitably when I really think about it, fainting isn't that bad. If I faint, I faint. It's really not that big a deal.